Welcome to Judges Training for Duo Interpretation. There are two categories of duo interpretation. One is humorous duo interpretation, and the other is serious duo interpretation. The judges training for both are the same. Duo interpretation is a two-person performance from one piece of published literature, such as a play, fictional or non-fictional work, or a poem. Recorded material or selections that are found on the internet but which are not printed and published are prohibited. Each duo interpretation piece must have an introduction at or near the beginning of the presentation that gives the name of the piece and the author, and may include information that helps the audience understand the piece. Words and characters cannot be changed from the original piece, although they can be cut. However, the performance must maintain the author's intent. Duo interpretation is a memorized event. No manuscripts are allowed. In duo interpretation, the performers may not have eye or physical contact with each other except during the introduction, and the focus should be off stage. The performers must begin their presentation from center stage and restrict their physical blocking to movement around one another, switching positions, pivoting from side to side, or turning around completely. In duo interpretation, the students in the duo may present more than one character each. However, they should ensure that the audience is able to differentiate between the characters they are portraying. When the students enter the room, they will hand you a critique sheet, also called the ballot. They will have filled out the top portion of the sheet before they hand it to you. As they perform, you will provide feedback on their critique sheet. Things you may want to consider include the student's choice of selection. Are they creative in the way they interpret the piece? Is their emotional content effective, and is their timing good? Do they maintain focal points and avoid eye contact with the audience and with each other? Is it believable? Is their characterization effective? Is their energy level good, and what is the overall impact of the performance? In this event, you may not give time signals. You will time the event, and the student has 10 minutes to present the selection and the introduction. There is a 30-second grace period. Do not interrupt the student if she goes over time, but if the student goes over time and the grace period, then he cannot be ranked first in this particular round. When all the speakers are done, then your job as the judge begins. First, you will rank each speaker, first, second, third, etc. Once you've ranked each speaker, then you will score the speakers between 70 and 100, with 100 being best. If there is another judge in your section, work independently from that judge. Do not confer over rankings or scores. Fill the critique sheet out carefully, knowing that students are going to be looking at that critique sheet and trying to interpret what you said in order to improve their performance. Take all the completed materials to the tab room. Please don't discuss the results with anyone until after the tournament. Thank you for helping to judge our tournament today. The students really appreciate your time and energy. We hope you enjoy the experience.